Woo! Listen, I understand that you don't want to watch the movie. You don't gotta throw stuff at Christian.
Your text yesterday, the rebel moon exploded, or whatever it said. That was funny. When you texted yesterday, you're like, and the rebel moon blows up at the end.
You fucked the balance of this up.
Fuck, I'm so
Somehow they built another rebel moon.
And somehow the Rebel Moon returns.
Well, welcome back to the 716th Attack Legion podcast. I'm Rich. Normally I'm sitting over there, but today I'm sitting here. And today we're going to be watching Rebel Moon, a film that's on Netflix that was originally, supposedly the script was proposed as a possible Star Wars script. We're not watching it like that. We're just watching it, okay? Anybody want to have anything they want?
Did you write this as well? Like,
Yes.
Okay, so you wrote and directed this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I heard there's already a director's cut.
No,
I
he
heard
made a
that
comment.
too.
He made comments on that already, which is like, okay, buddy.
Just release the original.
Like, okay,
release
buddy.
that movie.
Well, the
Stop
first-
with the other
Why
cut.
is there two Rebel Moons?
I just want to say,
Why are there two Rebel Moons?
did the second part come out yet?
No.
Okay.
What is the second one here?
It's probably a trailer or something.
I'm a little nervous because Zack Snyder's hit or miss.
Yes.
Like
Yeah, I don't...
Like
yeah.
Man of Steel, really good. Batman vs Superman, really bad. You know what I
The
mean?
Justice League, the Snyder Cut, really good.
Really good.
Well, just like
It's better.
It's significantly better than Justice League.
Right.
But
I think the story makes more sense than
Justice League.
Justice?
Justice.
Justice League.
Yeah, because Joss Whedon directed it. So
Oh,
Justice League.
Justice.
Yeah, that's the informal
I
name.
like
No,
that
that's not me. That's,
Yeah.
I didn't make
But
that up.
I never heard it before.
I didn't make that up.
I'm an old man. I'm not on social media. I'm not on the X.
Well,
As much as you are. So
like I said,
It's significantly better than that one, though.
it is
It's
significantly
just too
better.
long, and he put,
Yes.
and that would not have been the one he made before
Right.
the Snyder fan.
I don't care how long it
reaction.
is. It was a good movie. I'll watch a long, good movie.
yeah,
Sure.
like
True.
the Batman.
Yeah.
But I just
It had some pacing issues.
again, Zack Snyder is hit or miss, and
300 is good.
yeah, that's true.
Watchmen's not.
But it's more that again now, like I know his style, and I can't.
Yeah, I'm worried.
I could never really see him doing like a Star Wars film to begin with. And so now that this is like basically meant to be like a knockoff, I want to know.
Right.
I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. Like
very
I've
weird
heard
to see,
good
like,
things
how-
and really bad things. So
I'm very interested to see where, like how similar like the I don't know like iconography and just what we're looking at because it initially was Star Wars. So I guess does he have to like design everything from the ground up and
Well,
just have the
because
story, or is it actually like visual style?
They said
like it's
that-
similar as
They
well.
said that this movie was going to take place completely away from anything mainstream Star Wars. So I don't think that he had to like rework a lot of things because it didn't have anything to do with the Skywalker saga to begin with.
Okay.
if this movie
Well, yeah.
starts on a desert planet with two suns, I'm flipping this table.
There's going to
and
be a
walking
long ship coming across.
out. All right.
Yes or no? We get a crawl at the beginning,
No.
It's going to crawl the other way.
downward.
It's going to come at the camera instead of away from the camera. You're like, all right, guys, we got all those jokes out of the way now, right? Because we're not going to do this in the middle of the
No.
movie, right? Okay. So we're not. There won't be a
totally
lot of clips from us watching.
Don't
so-
ruin the movie.
Okay.
I'm glad we have a non-woke Star Wars
Like,
now, guys.
Varth-
I'm glad that Zack
Varth
Snyder has
Gator.
come to
It's
save us
Varth
and
Gator.
save us from the woke.
It's going to be like a Mad Magazine parody.
Here we
All
go.
right, let's do it.
On the mother world,
Odin.
kings ruled unchallenged in succession. But in the royal bloodline's lust for power, they consumed everything upon them.
That is cool as fuck.
The glory of the mother world seemed without end until the treachery of an assassin's blade struck down the king and queen.
Okay, so assassin's blades are the
This is a lot of
lightsabers.
information.
A senator named Belisarius used the opportunity to seize power, declaring himself regent. As a show of strength, he sent his most brutal commander to find and crush those who would call themselves rebel.
Okay, so that was
Okay,
our
so this
our
is
crawl.
So
That was our
like,
crawl.
it has a crawl.
That's our crawl.
But it's just narration. Okay.
But I appreciate that. Like, you can't like shame Star Wars for giving us exposition at the beginning of theirs and not this one. It's a horsey. The Child of Fire Part 1. So I wonder if this is gonna be like, kind of like Justice League where it's divided up into different parts.
Look at them. They're on a fucking desert planet.
It's Ray.
It's only got one sun though.
And a bunch of other planets.
and Jupiter, right there.
This is more dirt than desert.
She's a rock farmer.
We literally just said we weren't going to do this.
And then we did.
Why is there a horse?
Is that Mikhail Huisman? I love him. I know him.
You know him?
Yes, I do.
Visually, it's really cool.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
really
I
good.
know, but that wasn't gonna. That's not what's in question.
Yeah.
That's not what's.
Well,
Korra.
She looks like Korra from Legends of Korra.
He stole her haircut.
I thought you were finished. Everyone's up in the longhouse.
These are my last rows, and I'll be done.
Den was asking where you were.
Why was he asking for me?
I just thought.
We thought.
Urkai? This is not Lord of the Rings.
It's like Uriki, Urki. It's giving
My people,
Norse.
it is
Bargain
my
Wolverine.
duty as the head of this community to remind you that the gods of the harvest demand a tribute.
What's his name from Ant-Man?
For we all know it is the sounds
MODOK.
of pleasure that summon the seedlings to sprout.
Is it now?
I think it is.
Aw, she has no one to make love with.
The music to get us in the mood.
Everybody in this movie looks like somebody from a different movie.
I mean, actors do play
I
different
know,
things
but they all
in
look
different-
like other actors. Like, see, bargain basement Hugh Jackman.
Yeah. Huisman's character is very clearly Han Solo.
So yeah, even though the trailer was a little
If they ever do
iffy
another
on our
Star
main
Trek
character,
movie, I want her in it.
I definitely
Yeah.
think she's our main character.
I noticed you left early last night. Were you tired?
That's right. I thought I'd make it an early.
Slow
night.
motion.
Why? This is what I mean by Zack Snyder's style is very concerning.
Fucking god.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think you do.
Red
No.
Knight.
Imperium Dreadnought. What?
This looks like Halo.
Damn
That's
it,
a cool. I will say. That's
damn
a
it,
cool
the
looking-
Americans are coming.
That's
that
like
run?
Halo visual style right there.
That is a cool looking ship. Though.
I mean,
It
it's
is a
better
cool
than
looking
Halo
ship.
the series.
I mean, anything's better than Halo the series.
oh
good,
boy.
Mjolnir's
Oh
hammer.
boy.
No, she's,
It's Diego.
Why are
Luna.
they Nordic? Or Norse?
Why not?
just,
I like it.
I like
think
Nordic
it's
stuff.
cool. That is a cool. Okay, I have
This
to
is
give them
very
props. That's
good.
a cool looking
Well,
ship.
visually, we knew this was going to be good.
She's ripped.
Oh, that's a good line.
I don't care what the potential upside might be. A warship hanging over our lands cannot be good.
Sindri, I don't have a side, only this community.
And I say we start by showing them goodwill, not fear.
Until they murder us.
I've heard enough. We will volunteer nothing. Is that clear?
The British are coming. The British are coming.
Force
Cool
Awakens.
sound. It's a cool sound.
That's a cool sound. Okay, that's a cool fucking shot.
Yeah.
That mountain is awesome. That reminds me of some Zelda stuff.
Yeah.
This just reminds me of Halo at the moment. I don't know why.
Yeah, I can understand that. I haven't played Halo in a long time, but I can understand the.
Because right now there's really not like much like science fantasy to it. It's like people and then like spaceships.
I know what I'm going to ask
I
these
can't
guys for.
tell. Like, this doesn't seem like it's. Well, the Nordic thing is like just bringing me to like this is just a future like human thing, like Halo, more than like a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know if there's aliens and stuff though. That's the thing.
There are aliens in
Oh,
this.
okay.
This is giving me more of a Dune vibe than it is a Star
Yeah,
Wars
that's what I'm
vibe.
saying. Something more of that, Dune, Halo, like that.
But I'm not against it. Dune was
No.
fucking great.
Looks good. I will say nothing's looked bad thus far.
And
Yeah.
here comes the Imperial Guard.
Here's General Hux.
Slow mo.
I can hear you.
The Nazis
Can
are
you
here.
Hear me.
The Nazis are here.
Space
Okay.
Nazis.
Ooh, it is space Nazis.
What does that space have a
I
ship?
am Sindri.
Or
father
spaceship
of
have a
this
face.
village. Welcome.
I'm Admiral Atticus Note, royal representative of the slain king. I welcome you to his warm embrace.
What?
Now kiss.
What?
That's creepy. Well, this hog's going a little too long.
Bites his neck.
I was waiting for him to like snap it or something. Ooh, there's some aliens.
Walk with me up to our longhouse. We can have a cup of ale, and I will tell you about life here.
Sounds perfect.
Is that an alien or just a guy in a mask?
He looks like knockoff
Holy
Cillian
shit,
Murphy.
in the back.
He's I forget his
Wolverine,
name.
good to see you again. He's even got a wife.
Oh, they got like Marines with them.
Yeah, but say this seems like really.
He's in love with her. He will betray the cause.
Yep.
You understand the feeling of like a father that need to feed your children.
I know who he is. Christian. You watch Game of Thrones, right?
Which guy?
So the lead Nazi, that guy,
Mm-hmm.
he was the first version of Dario Naharis.
Oh yeah, that's right. Actually.
And then Mikhail Huisman is the second one.
This guy also looks. No, it's both versions.
That's both versions of them.
That's pretty funny.
That's funny as fuck. Actually,
that's Dario from season
that is,
3.
Yeah,
the other one is Dario from the rest of the show.
Deadpool, yeah, what the fuck?
I wonder when they
I was so
decide
confused
to-
for a second. I was literally just as you said that was having a weird.
There they
brain
are in the
fart.
same shot. There's Dario from season 3 and Dario for the
I
rest of
wonder
the show.
how that,
Gunner,
that
right? That's
scene
Gunner, the one guy's
backstage
name?
went.
Yeah, we'll probably go back. We do this.
This is not going to go well.
Mm-mm.
Somebody's about to open fire
Who's
on
the man or
somebody.
woman among you who oversees the harvest?
Yes, sir. That is me.
Good. These people trust you, and so do I. Just trying to understand how I could be so wrong about what this land could yield.
We have been lucky these last few seasons.
What the fuck, dude? Why?
So there might be a chance that we can spare a small amount.
Oh, this guy's dumb.
Dumbass.
Sindri simply has a slightly more conservative view on reserves than I do, but we're both excited about a possible partnership. Just bear in mind the reality of what we can supply.
You fucking idiot. Yep, someone's about to get shot.
Everyone's gonna
Shot to
die.
the cup.
I have been empowered by my people to speak for them. This man has no authority here.
Damn, you lost all your respect.
Ignore him.
Father, if I may, offer you some advice when dealing with subordinates who need to be kept in place.
This is not gonna go well.
Hand cut off. I'm calling it right now.
Let me show you what I mean. Admiral.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
In 10 weeks, I shall return, and you shall have my 10,000 bushels prepared for my ship.
We'll starve to death. I don't understand what you want.
Oh, it's simple. I want everything.
That's what she said.
You're an idiot. Dude, that's what they fucking told you not to, you dumbass.
Let's be honest, this was going to end this way anyway, no matter what. Oh, they left some guys there.
Ah,
Which is, I will say, the trope that the bad guy leaves for 10 weeks in movies is always annoying to me. At least this has an originality that people got left here.
It's cool because, like, in the trailer, and obviously,
Oh, that's cool.
Sweet. They look like the droids from
I am
Fallen Order.
JC-1435 of the Mechanicus Militarum, Defender of the King.
oh, so Anthony Daniels has not Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Daniels.
Anthony Daniels. Anthony Hopkins.
That would have been a little spot on. I am C-3PO, Human Cyborg Relations.
It's a Jimmy man!
You know, they won't fight anymore, boss. What do you mean they won't fight? Just watch.
That's
like a
cool.
lava
That's
gun.
cool.
That's cool.
That's safe enough. Are you malfunctioning?
No, sir.
Go to the river. Clean yourself.
That's the same voice that did the opening.
Yeah, that's Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins.
They said that the droids were the king. I assume Anthony Hopkins was the king, and they were all. They used his voice.
They all
I
had
guess.
his voice.
Gotcha. What? Is a robot bathing in water?
They said he told him to go clean himself off.
Like an iPhone.
Yeah.
He gotta go put himself in rice now. It's very interesting to see, like, especially in the trailer, we're meant to believe that, like, the people with the red blades are the bad guys, but the Nazis had blue blades.
Thank you. That is kind.
Blades are gonna be the rebels.
Do you mind? I'm Sam.
Please. Tell me, Sam, do you know the story of our slain king and his daughter, the Princess Issa?
I don't.
You remind me of her. She was to usher in a new age of peace and compassion and bring us home.
It's literally the other girl, isn't it?
I think it leaves
Cora?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
It's like literally like.
I'm kind of like digging the robot.
No, the robot's cool. That's my thing. I actually like most of thus far.
Oh, that's very cool. That's very cool.
What?
It like expressed emotion.
She touched him and it,
I mean, that it lit up a little bit.
blushed
Yeah.
or something.
I like the way it moves, which is obviously just
It looks
mocap.
it
but-
looks very good. Obviously, it's motion cap.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Nice
Or
shot.
they shoved Anthony Hopkins into.
Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins is doing the mocap.
He shoved into the costume.
Hey, what a girl!
Oh, this isn't gonna go well.
No, come on.
You dumbass.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
cool.
Throw it. I want to see it get thrown.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. So he's kind of cool. No, well, he was cool for about 2 seconds.
I mean, there's 5 of them and 1 of him. Yes.
Stop.
They look like siblings.
A little bit. I want to see her take down this
guys
entire
are
shed.
fucked. Sorry, but she's the princess that they're all talking about, bro.
Slow motion.
Damn, she's fucking ripped.
She is. Oh! Damn.
Okay. Okay. Do we need that though?
Yeah, why not? Oh!
Shoot him! Shoot him! Yes. Damn.
Oh, you're dead.
Damn!
That's good. Okay.
I'll walk in. Is that what you want?
Here's my
Robot.
one.
Robot.
Yeah, where's the robot? There he is.
The robot.
Right on cue.
That's a oh yeah, that is a.
You might recognize
He's got a
her.
little crown on still.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
What are you waiting
he
for?
could twitch when you're
I
dead.
gave you an order. Kill this.
Oh.
What
Okay.
a shot.
Wow.
All right, we have our core right here.
Did she shoot or did the robot
The
shoot?
robot
The
shot.
robot shot. The robot shot.
But she hadn't shot anyone. Nope. I don't think any of those robots have shot anyone in a very long time. It
Yeah.
seems like.
Right.
For any reason.
It was an accident.
Why did everyone come at the same
Where the fuck were you? Where were you? Kill him!
Could have used a mob 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So he wasn't
Damn.
dead.
Oh, Dad's happy. Your dad's.
We're gonna have to fight.
Yeah.
You what?
So it's gonna be like a Last Samurai kind of situation. He's got to teach the village to
That
fight.
is just.
No, because they're going like fantasy trope where now she has to go get like they're doing like
It's kind of like a
Seven
medieval.
Samurai, like
Yeah, like a medieval. Got to protect the village from the Mad
yeah,
King.
Exactly. That's basically what seems to be happening here.
Oh, that's cool. That's looking good.
Yeah,
Ooh, what a gun!
that's cool.
I feared it could be dangerous.
Look
I
how,
wanna-
yeah, obviously it's like a queen's gun.
Yeah.
It's all ornamental. and
I
shit.
found it in your cradle when I found you in the crash.
I found this gun with you. I found this in your crib. In your crib.
In the
Superman
crash
got a little crystal.
ship.
She gets a gun.
Gunner, you sold grain to the resistance.
Yes, the blood taxes.
Would you
Blood
still know how to find them?
axes.
Of course I will.
You don't have a choice, Gunner. You got everyone killed.
So we have our crew, a horse.
Oh, they're alien
Oh, they
horses.
are alien. Something, I guess.
They're horses with hats.
No, they have like a weird growth. It looks like.
I think
horses-
your dad's saying
they have
that
a growth.
like the
They
horses.
literally are horses with
It's
hats.
basically a
Yeah,
horse with a
that's
hat on.
it.
Which is fine. I'm okay with that.
Where's the rest of the gang? Oh, I thought we were gonna have like a Fellowship of the
robot was gonna
Rings
go
type
with them or
thing.
something.
I assume they're going to find the robot, or it's going to follow them or something. Let's be real here. It's been very tropey so far. I think we can expect the
They
rest of them
have
to
to-
follow suit.
When they first came to my world, I was 9 years old. The Mother World's forces were commanded by a young general named Belisarius. I found myself face to face with Belisarius. Belisarius
He
killed
knew
my
that.
entire family and took me with him. He took me often on missions of diplomacy, and I was his child. I was one of them, living a life of privilege.
Is that Wesley from The Princess Bride?
Yeah, it is.
You asked how I know that they'll destroy. That's what I would do.
Precisely.
You'll never find.
It's like, what are we doing here?
Port City of-
It's like, what are
We're
we
finding a ship, Captain.
The port city of Providence, Rhode Island.
I hear there's a ship at Docking Bay 94 that we could use.
To the cantina.
Yes. I don't like you.
Hawkshaws.
The spice.
Oh,
Oh, that's great. I like that.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Oh, that's our guy. That's the man we came to see, the one that introduced me to the blood axes.
Come.
All you needed to say was one sentence, and now I know exactly how to get what we want.
An orc.
I love rain in movies.
What?
I love rain in movies.
What?
I don't know. It's just like the aesthetic and like
Oh, here we go.
if it's done right, it looks great.
Come on, guys.
Tron?
What are we doing here? Like,
Tron?
I have much gold.
Car boost.
Anyway, I think our best chance to find the blood axes is to contact the Leviticans.
Just say it out loud.
First we find General Titus, then we'll see about your rebels.
Been a long time since I had a good quality. No beer.
Is this your errand?
Move on. He's not for sale.
Oh man.
You're gonna be begging me for more.
Oh,
Okay.
Not what I thought was happening.
Okay. Why?
My bar.
Sorry, but why?
That's what you get when you buy that crappy MDF furniture. It just never holds up.
The fuck?
Has anyone here heard of General Titus? Or know where he might be?
This is a very bad plan. That little bug knows where he is.
General Titus.
I knew it! I called it!
The buggers.
Mother World's forces
Okay, interesting.
at the Battle of Sarawu.
Oh, he's like a parasite.
Yeah,
He's like,
that's cool.
Last I heard, he was fighting in the Colosseum at Pollux.
Okay,
Oh, that's
cool.
really
He's
cool.
looking.
That's kind of cool.
So he's on Pollux.
That's your plan?
That's my plan. What?
Guess we need to find a ship to take us to Pollux.
We do need a ship.
A smuggler. We need a smuggler with a furry assistant.
I'm done.
All right, here we go.
Oh, Julian's gone. He's out.
Should have killed me. Now you're gonna die.
Hold on, you're gonna miss another slow motion action
I'm
scene.
watching right now.
I predict some slow-mo coming.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, like.
They're terrible shots.
Oh my god. Zach, I love you. Fucking stop. I do have to say, the lava guns are cool as shit.
Yeah, I really like the lava guns. Oh my gosh.
This scene would be better quick, right? Like I'm not
Can we
wrong,
rewatch
right?
it in like
in times two speed?
Yeah, like,
it's so much better.
They're doing slow motion on the wrong shit.
yeah. Why is every time the gun gets fired, it gets slow mo?
Is that Charlie Hunnam? Okay, see, now that builds no fucking suspense, because they showed the entire thing in slow motion. Ugh, God. Zach, that is Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah, I think it is.
Impressive.
Wait!
You need a ship?
I could help you.
Oh, I understand. We're just...
I actually, the start to this wasn't like bad. Like I was kind of into it for a while. I'm really losing it now. Like if this is starting to get this is like going down. Like very like this took a turn. Like this.
It just progressively becomes more and more episode 4.
Like,
I mean,
it's
still
more tropey the more.
It's still
going.
like cool.
It's like
my
But the
ship's down at
aesthetic is
port.
cool. The aesthetic is not bad. Like I actually thought I would. Like the aesthetic is cool.
I'm still holding out hope that like it veers off of the tropes.
It looks cool. Like I'm gonna say, like it just looks very
Visually,
good.
this movie
I'm
is
happy.
beautiful.
Like this looks better than like the usual stuff that like Netflix manages to
Yeah.
put
I
out
have to say,
by a significant
the
degree.
visual effects in this are significantly better than honestly some Star Wars projects.
I think it films like the effects more
like
interestingly
This is a
at
cool
times.
looking ship.
This is a cool ship.
I like this.
You know, there's a rancher
It's like a
there.
hauler.
Is he worth our time?
I think you'll like him.
I just love how they just movie has to happen, so they just happened to find a pilot in this
Yeah,
bar
this was a little contrived.
who just happened to overhear them and was like, "I could help."
That's cool.
That's a cool looking shot.
That's a cool
That's
shot.
really
That
cool.
looks like it was done on a volume, to be honest.
I think a lot of this is volume.
Like that kind of stuff. I love that stuff.
Like the entire background
transition.
of the village is volume.
That is cool as fuck.
He's got a hookah.
Futuristic
Ew.
cupping. What the fuck is that?
It's like it's drugs, man.
Borgullet.
It's the drugs.
Borgullet.
It's the Borgullet.
We received a communique from the Hawkshaws. Apparently, they've captured a creature that has important information about the insurgents.
What the?
Ew. This is a little weird.
Inform me when they arrive.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That is literally real life hentai. The fuck? Oh, they're on Nev Wodi, aka New World.
It's a little spot on.
I can't say that the movie's bad. It's just really.
No, I don't think there's
tropey,
nothing
so-
bad about it. It's just
Oh
very,
look, a fucking desert.
It's just pretty formulaic at this point.
What brings you all the way out here?
Still got that man chained in the back?
Tarek? Yeah, he's working off his debt to me. What's it to you?
Oh, that's cool. The giant fucking bird in the back.
Oh, that's cool.
That's what I just said.
Oh shit.
Big birdie horse.
It's a hippogriff.
Yes.
Oh, it's like it's like a Pegasus.
Ooh, a blacksmith.
Griffin.
These people want to talk to you.
I thought that was Christian Bale for a second.
I don't think Christian Bale's in this.
No way.
We're looking to hire some fighters to train and protect us against a force from the mother world.
I'd gladly fight with you, but I have a debt on my name and I honor my debts.
What's he owe you?
If Tarek can break that creature out there, his debts are squared with me.
We're gonna pod race.
What is this like? What are we doing?
Now we're
like?
pod racing. Gonna go ride. Gonna go break the Bronco.
Okay, what I'm confused at is like up until we got to the last bar, like it was actually like taking its time, almost too much, to be honest with you. And now the last two scenes have been like really, we've moved really quick now.
Yeah, now
like,
we're
like
doing,
the pacing is
but
shifted.
Now we're doing
like,
the Seven Samurai, where she has to get all the characters quickly.
Yeah,
we have to introduce a bunch of characters quickly now.
That's exactly what it is. We have to get all the characters.
I'm
now.
a little like so. When when we started this, I was kind of like really liking like our four main group, like the robot.
Yeah, I wanted the robot. The
Like
robot's
I
gone.
really like now I'm like
Well, the
where-
robot's
Robot
one
and
of the
the
seven, though. The robot's one of the Seven Samurai.
but he like ran away. Like where is he?
No,
I want
he's
more
there.
robots.
He's there.
He's gonna be back for the third act.
We have the robot and also the two.
That looks really good.
The couple.
Yeah, we got
Well,
the
the-
one
the
guy
2B
that's a
couple.
soldier.
The soldier who defected.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
So we already
That
got
looks like a couple to
we already
be.
have like 4 or 5.
Oh, he had to bow to it, just like
A hippogriff. It actually is.
That looks really.
It's a black hippogriff. That's exactly what it is.
Like Native American.
He's gonna do this.
I like the Native American
Like
twist on this. So
he's
this is
gonna do
cool.
This
This is
instantly.
good.
That's a good use of slow motion.
This isn't even the character that they came here to look for. I don't think.
Oh, that's right, because they went to New World.
Yeah.
To
This is a completely separate character.
to get
thing.
But also, like,
That they
why
just
did
happened
this?
to meet.
Why did this take less than a minute to do?
what I would have liked if the last scene like they knew the pilot dude. They just knew him. Like the pilot dude was his contact originally.
Yeah,
and then that would have been
better.
fine as a quick scene, and then this could have taken more time.
Yeah, I agree. We didn't need all that fighting.
Oh wow.
That's cool as fuck, though.
This is good.
This is very Zelda-like. I love it.
It's actually kind of what my thing I'm writing to be like.
So yeah, I think here's my problem with this. It's like, okay, this scene is awesome, but I don't know the fucking
I don't know the character.
yet.
This came out of nowhere.
Like, I don't really know him yet. I don't really care about him yet. Like, the other characters, if they had to do something like this, I'd be like, okay, well, we know them.
Yeah, like if Korra had to like tame the beast,
I'd have been like, okay, cool. It would have been cliche, but it would have been cool.
Yeah.
But for this, it's like, I don't even know this dude, so why are we wasting time on this?
Your debt is square with me.
Just give me one. Oh, they're the watermelon? Oh.
Okay, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Thanks.
he's gonna get thrown off.
Is it gonna eat him? Oh my god.
Ooh.
Go get on the ship.
And a girl.
Go join them.
Yeah,
the ship
yeah,
with them.
take
Go
the bird with
Bring
them.
Bring the cool bird thing with you.
What was the point? Okay.
So now this makes me even more mad.
Okay,
Why
so-
did we go there and do all of this?
What the fuck?
What was the point?
I wanted the
Mustafar?
bird guy to go with them.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool to have them fighting the bad guys?
Wait, was that the was that the guy?
I don't think so.
Wasn't that on? Was he on Pollock? Wasn't that the one? This is something else.
No,
we're still
they were
looking for
they were not on Pollux yet.
That was New Planet.
That was
that's
Nev
right, okay.
That was New
Wodi.
World Planet.
Nev Wodi or
New
New World.
Land.
Okay.
It was New World.
So the bird thing doesn't come.
No, we don't get
we had a
Maybe we'll
5
see
minute
the bird in the
sequence
sequel.
with.
You know the Rick and Morty episode where it's the heist one? I kind of wish that was like
now we got
what
an
was happening
Asian
here.
character. Okay.
Like they just show up and he's like, "You son of a bitch, I'm in," and like that's how they recruit everybody.
Oh, here you go. Here's our course on.
Now we're in Cyberpunk.
It's Pittsburgh.
See, I love planets like this though. I'm
getting
cool
less.
with seeing
It's
shit
getting
like this.
less in here.
We are looking for warriors to join the fight to protect them.
Yeah. This bothers me.
This is not. Yeah.
This is so wrongly paced. The beginning of this movie was so well paced, and now this is like moving too fast.
With like battle across the stars or something like.
And then
movie.
a random Avatar scene in the middle.
They've split this movie into 2 parts, and they're like rushing to get us to all the people. Like okay,
Snyder
Rogue
cut
One.
thing, you know?
Like Rogue One wasn't even this quickly paced.
I mean, the first
Oh,
like 10 minutes.
fuck that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Arachnophobia warning.
No.
Stay back.
Fuck you. Why?
Spider person. Oh my god. What the fuck is
That's
that?
so gross.
But I'm not stupid.
Why?
While you're here, you want the child. This one is mine.
She has a mother who's waiting for her.
But you can't hurt that child.
I was actually into it, like for a
I
while.
wasn't.
Like who are these
Surprisingly.
people?
I will kill this child.
Okay, Borg Queen, Spider. He's looking at Borg Queen. It's like-
Why are we doing this? What is
Because we
the
have
fucking
to show
point
why
of
that
this?
they're warriors.
Badass girl. I still don't know who she is.
But I don't understand. We're just in the middle of this now.
It's her now. No, but they don't know. They're just looking for warriors.
Oh, action scenes are still pretty cool.
Fuck that. I hate that so much.
And this all looks good.
The fight scenes are great.
Armor Man, room fight.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Now you're a 7-legged spider.
Robot hand. Star Wars.
This feels like it's something that should happen. That's cool as fuck.
Lightsabers.
Okay, but now my question is, why weren't you using
Why
the
didn't
hot
you-
blades the
okay,
full
yeah.
time? They're very cool.
Well, that's.
Why do people think this?
I feel like this.
This isn't just a part.
No, but I don't think this is anything. I'm pretty sure this is just like a weird side story they're using.
Well, no,
to
that's what I'm
introduce
saying. But
character.
this
to
will
me,
never
never come back.
This to me feels like something that should be in the second. Like this is just happening so fast.
Why aren't they helping her?
She had to do it on her own.
Oh, okay.
First row fight club.
Why is it somber?
When you have time later,
Poor spider lady.
Google Battle Beyond the Stars.
And there's the mother out of nowhere. What?
She was waiting off, you know. She was like, you go stand around the block.
She was on stage left.
That was amazing.
There's no honor in this.
I wouldn't know.
I don't know who you are. I still don't even know her name. At the end of this scene, they're going to be on another planet.
Every time they go to the next scene, they should play the Magnificent Seven theme.
Why do we care? Now they're off the planet!
Called it. What the fuck, dude?
What happened in the middle of this movie?
All we need is the 2 main characters to go like 3.
I see why the critic rating is as low as it is, because I imagine that really like just fucking like for critics that's like a lot.
Yeah.
And like that's hard for them to look past.
Sam, that hesitation.
But I want to see what's happening at home. Like,
that's what I'm saying. There are parts of this universe that I'm kind of into and interested in that
Yeah,
they're
like,
not
what-
showing
what
me at
about the
all.
couple
Like
and
they
the
keep
robot?
introducing new shit. Like they introduced Pegasus
kept
Planet.
cutting-
They introduced Cyberpunk Planet. I'm like, okay, great. Like what do we like? We're already gone. That was like we're already like.
Hey, we're back on the planet. No, we're not.
No, we're not. This is a snow
This is
planet.
planet.
Hawk! A dog!
Hold on.
Oh, we're
This
this
is
is
a
it's a flashback.
This is flashback.
Oh, that's her and the princess.
Yeah.
Of being the bodyguard to Princess Issa.
Was she the one that killed Issa?
That guy, I'm pretty sure at this point.
It was said that she had the power to give life. Yet the story still captured the imagination of the people.
She could save others from death, but not herself.
Think that she was different. I believed in her ability to save.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah, these like flashbacks.
Don't feel bad for her yet. We haven't found out what happened. So we're not gonna find out what happened.
And even like these flashbacks we keep doing feel like flashbacks that would be in like
they're on
individual
Pollux now. They're on
episodes
Pollux.
of like a series, right? Almost like that would
Gladiator
be
arena.
We knew he was in a
the
gladiator
Colosseum.
arena. The person that they need is in the Gladiator Dome.
Yeah, General Titus is
Yeah.
who they're looking for.
So
Which I think is, which I assume is the guy from like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Is that him right there?
No, I don't think so.
Let's tune up and get him sober.
That's exactly who he is.
Okay, so we didn't need to fight in the Gladiator Dome.
Horribly underutilized.
They
in the
will.
industry, actually, this
They will. Don't you worry.
Okay, you just leave me alone.
Because my best hope is that long ago general is still in front of me.
Please leave me and let me die in peace.
So they just walked down the street, and there he was.
What about all the dead men you once
weirdly
commanded?
delivered.
What about them? If not redemption.
Revenge.
What about revenge?
The music's cool.
I like the cast. I just wish we could.
The cast is cool.
They're just being introduced in baffling ways. At least this one, the main character's at least conversing with.
Like
It's you.
This is a good
But
scene.
also, this
It's
scene.
you.
But this scene is happening so fast. They
I
just
feel-
walked up to him and gave him some
And
encouragement.
this is the guy they've been looking for the most. Like,
I feel like this scene would have been cooler if like they found him in the actual
you
Gladiator.
convinced them.
Arena.
Oh my God!
And we're gone.
Oh, we're not
this
on
is
them
different.
anymore.
That looks better.
And it's got Halo.
Okay, that's kind of cool looking. From
I'm losing my
Fallen Order.
mind now.
I might not. I might not even have to edit out much. This movie's moving so fast.
Thanks, Dolly Lama.
Are we gone? Like, what happened?
I don't
That
even
it?
know
Like,
what happened.
Why are we here?
What happened?
Yeah, these are the rebels.
Cool ships. Very cool ships.
Why would you contact us from this unknown and flagless vessel?
We're not here to sell grain. Gunner's village was visited by a dreadnought that threatens its very existence. With you, we could mount a real defense.
I don't like this main character.
Yeah, no, she was really cool, and then this movie just took a very quick turn in an opposite direction. Like, I'm still confused as to who Charlie Hunnam's character is.
That's just a guy.
He's the pilot.
He's really
He's
ready to help.
He's the bus driver.
He's an opportunist, but he's still along for the suicide mission, though. So
We're some kind of suicide squad.
I will go. That will not allow another world to fall in our name.
He's gonna give a speech.
These people come to us with nowhere else to turn.
We should not be at this point yet. This should be like the last part of this movie.
this is one of the most baffling second acts of a movie I've ever watched.
Under free will, who among you is willing to die for
shaved.
what we believe?
I will go. I am a stupid child.
Is that Ray Fisher? Ray Fisher, the dude who played Cyborg. That's Ray Fisher.
Oh, is this Ray Fisher? Oh, okay, interesting.
I shall go. We shall go.
I'm glad he got something to do.
Yeah.
I like him in the Snyder cut. So
Yeah, because he's not a stupid character.
well,
in
like
the
he
movie.
gets to actually a storyline in that one. None of these characters have any relationships.
I don't even know half of them. Like, I don't even know half of their names yet. Like, I don't
think
know
most
the
of the
Asian
characters
woman's
have
name
interacted yet.
or the buff Tarzan guy's name.
That's what we're gonna get now when they go back to their planet.
It's really your fault anyway, making me want to be an honorable man. If you had more resistant power to speak of, you wouldn't need me to join you so badly.
You're willing to fight with us.
Are they gonna fall in love?
But are they like a thing now? Like I thought she had a thing with the other guy, like kind of.
Gunnar?
Yeah, Gunnar.
I'd be wise to sever my ties to life as a thief before.
Are you kidding me? They have another side quest they have to be, which is to drop off some shit because he has a debt.
Is this guy good at anything?
They're already dead?
That was the worst jump cut in this movie.
Today it falls upon you.
This pisses me off.
Ooh.
Wow, okay. This makes me so mad.
That was my
Unregistered
assumption
crate
that he's like a
boat
Napoleon type.
on Gondival. We have been to 7 planets.
Yeah,
already.
we're doing a Rogue One here.
Look looks
I
like
like the
Grievous's
shows.
little
X-wings.
Why?
Of like dealing with Han Solo's bullshit. Go. Oh, he's bad.
Is he a bad guy?
Yeah, he's bad.
What? I'm
What
so
the
confused.
fuck? They did not build him enough to do this.
Yeah, but he did not. Yeah, he didn't. Get
It would be different if like Mikhail's character did this.
What happened to Honor?
What did happen to her?
Shut the fuck up.
Piece of shit.
This is the stupidest. I'm sorry.
So he was Lando all along.
Yeah, but this, like,
So
at
we
least
spent
Lando
all this
had
time
development.
to get to this.
The ambitious farmer. I understand why all of them are here, but you. Yes.
He does play a good villain.
He does.
Yeah, like this, we get all their backstories like at the end from the villain.
On your fate, I've got a job for you. You play your cards right, you at least might make it out of this alive. All you have to do is pull the trigger.
Oh my god, no. It like
It severs their spine and paralyzes them.
Oh! Okay, well.
Okay, cool scene, cool fight. All of the people in the crabs should be dead, though.
Yeah. They're all just chilling on there. Sweet.
Cool.
Lightsabers.
All right, do something. Can we just do action? I just want to get back to them being cool now, because that's all we have
now,
time
now
for.
they're
So,
now
like,
they're now they can start fucking. It just took too long to fucking get here.
I feel like this fight should have happened with less characters.
I'm telling you, he's gonna run up that thing and shoot the cockpit.
You were right.
This is.
Saw that ramp like I said. He's gonna run up the ramp.
God, the beginning of this movie was so good.
He's dead.
No, they won't kill him
No, he's
yet.
dead. He's gonna die here, killing this guy.
What?
Yep.
Well, somebody had to die in this thing. And remember, his sister's out there,
Yeah.
so the sister has to avenge him.
Let's say that guy had them pinned, so like that's what he could.
Someone had to sacrifice himself.
I don't
That's how
care about
Magnificent
him
Seven
though.
works.
I haven't seen enough
Somebody
of him.
has
though,
to.
so.
Somebody has to die. You know.
Now we get a shot of
Slow
him.
motion.
Now we get a shot of him falling. Now.
Yeah, like there's no emotional
Who is that?
attachment
I
to
don't
any
know.
of these
Just
characters.
one of this fellow.
If the bad guy dies, I'll be okay with it.
Are you serious? He should be dead. He should be
It's fine.
dead.
He's got a bone.
It's utterly baffling
And
that
his
this
shirt's
movie does
still
not
clean,
end
'cause
with
it-
defending the village.
His shirt is tied clean.
I never thought it was going to.
I don't. Just
No, it'll end with them returning to the village.
Yeah, that's how I thought it was gonna end.
They'll get there and they'll be like, "Who's ready to fight?" And then it'll go.
Oh, there she is.
Oh,
She
there
was
we
like
go.
Batman. That's cool.
I'll never join you. Now you just gave her a weapon.
Yep, she's gonna.
Get around his leg and pull him.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
There it is.
Yup.
Oh, he didn't go off.
All right. I was gonna say
What is
that
There
is
it
so
is.
fucking
Broke his stick in
dumb. There you
There
go.
you
Now
go.
it's broken.
Oh,
Just kill him! Jesus, we don't need him in part 2.
He'll come back. They're gonna like
Somehow,
Captain
the
Phasma.
Peaky Blinders came
Oh,
back.
maybe not. Okay,
no, I
okay,
think this
okay.
is like the first.
He's fine.
You said this is perfect.
okay. I'm glad that he died because if he didn't, I would be like, how are they gonna train the
He's
village?
hanging on at the bottom, and he survived. He'll be back in the second movie.
They're gonna Captain Phasma him. He'll be back.
I don't think he's.
He's just pulling him back.
I was about to say, where's the betrayer? But
Yeah,
the guy already
where's
dead.
the
He's-
pilot?
He's dead.
Is he?
I think he got fucking.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah,
shot
yeah.
through with the paralyzer thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed him.
Now we don't have a pilot.
Dario
The
shot him in the
farmer
face.
killed
How are we gonna get anywhere without a pilot?
I told you it's gonna end with them coming back to the village.
The village is already destroyed.
They're on horses.
Is what that dead bounty hunter said true? That you're Athalias?
Kai was a liar and a thief who nearly sold you all for a profit.
She's still hiding her identity from them?
Never had a place to put it to word.
Or they're there so they can be trained to be helpful.
Yes, it would.
So they think that the village is safe now?
No.
Because they killed what's his...
Yeah, they said that this would have been a good place to die. Shame we don't have to.
What the fuck is that? Oh, it's the robot.
He's got like weird.
He's a
What the
god
fuck?
now.
He's living in the woods. I love.
I
the
would have
robot.
loved to see.
Sick!
I do
Why
love
didn't he go with them?
Because he's gonna kick ass.
The only character I liked.
Because he's kicking ass.
He's the only character I liked. He's
we
the
have
only
more.
character that got
I
like
told you he's still alive. He's still alive.
I said it!
I told you.
God! What the fuck?
He's gonna have robot teeth.
Oh, maybe they'll leave him dead, but he failed. They're just gonna put him in front of him.
Ew.
Ugh.
Yeah, what do they do?
They're cloning him and transferring his consciousness into the clone.
What?
What?
Master, I have found Athalias. Did you think that this would be good news?
So she is within our grasp.
You will recapture my daughter alive and bring back my precious child to me.
Oh, he's got force lights.
Like, I totally remembered that guy as the.
Yep, he's okay.
It didn't.
They
it
healed him.
He came back from the whatever it's called.
I didn't put two and two together for a second.
Yeah, that's like a way someone. That's a communication system.
No, I think he was dead, and that was like a reviving thing.
Where's your teeth? I thought you lost all your teeth. Must have been his upper teeth.
They just healed him. End part one. Seriously.
What?
Thanks, Zach.
Thanks, Zach.
Thanks for the first 25 minutes.
Thanks for April 19th.
Okay, well,
that was something.
that was baffling.
Look-wise, great.
Yeah.
Choreography was great. Acting was great for when we had
Shot
it.
well, mostly,
Shot
besides
well.
the weird slow-mo shot editing.
Too much slow-mo.
But that's like a Snyder thing. So.
It was way too quick. Like, there was no world building at all. And we had...
Well, there was a... Well, wait a second.
Well, there
That's not
was.
true.
They just didn't, like,
There
allow
was
you to
a ton of world
immerse
building.
yourself in
There
anything.
was a good universe, but we
And
didn't
then
stay on a world long enough to know about it.
No, I mean, they essentially found... They found Charlie Hunnam's character, and then the movie just instantly trajected us to the fight at the end. Like, almost immediately.
Yeah, like
it was like
after the bug talk, after they talked to the bug, the weird bug guy. Like that's the last thing I remember when the being into the movie, and then from there it was like, oh, like I kind of was baffled from that point on.
Well, they just even leading up to that, like finding all of those characters on all those different places, I still don't know who any of them are.
Yeah,
like,
there was
this whole
Titus,
thing,
Tarzan.
Like but the big whole thing.
Tarzan's interaction, he didn't even interact with like our main characters. Like they talked to him for like a minute, and then he got a 5-minute sequence riding a hippogriff or a pegasus. Or something.
We didn't take
like,
the hippogriff.
And then if that didn't come with them, I'm like, is that his skill?
I think he's going back to get it. I predict we will see the bird in the second movie.
Okay, great.
I hope so.
He'll be riding that shit in the second movie.
All right, well, hopefully.
I just don't.
Then we get to the second. The second one was the most baffling with the spider fight, which was cool. But like
lady with the lightsabers.
But so they did. Was that just a lady they randomly ran into? Like when they went to
No,
that planet, like they weren't looking for
So
her,
here-
right?
No, they went to the spider lady looking for warriors, and they ended up finding the other.
But here's the crazy thing.
No, okay.
The pilot dude led them to every single one of them. He
No,
knew
because that was
all
his
of them
plan.
were.
No, he knew them.
No, but
he knew
he
what he
wanted-
didn't have a reason, and he in his own power couldn't go hunt them down himself. But maybe if he tricked them
could-
and like
yes.
draw them into a trap,
because
like
he
did
said
at the
that
end.
he said that was
Like
his
that's
plan.
not. I don't have as much of an issue with.
Yeah.
Like that was like he over. What's more lazy is he overheard everything in the bar enough to make that plan. Like that's more of an issue than like his actual plan.
Well, I think the other thing that really bothers me is like their whole goal was to get to this General Titus guy. Like they were talking him
And
up
then
like
they
he was
found
some
him
big.
like in a fucking street.
Well, they told him that they talked him up like he was this big fucking guy that they needed to go get.
He
because
put a
was
head
the-
on a pike.
Yeah, he was
last time someone went
they
to
said,
find
they
him.
said that like he was like the only person that could help them, and then they very quickly got this other like rat band of characters, and then they just found him on a street. She gave him a motivational speech, and then he did fuck all. Like literally did nothing for them. So like the movie would have been, I think, in my opinion, much better if they spent the movie going through all these trials and tribulations to get to him, and then they finally get to him, and the movie ends with them finding him, and he's like, "Who are you?"
No, but they had to set up the thing with the end. I understand though, like why it ends the way it ends, because they have to set up the thing, and that.
But this
the
is
guys
a Child of
that
Fire
the king,
Part 1.
The bad guy is in the other thing, and that they get the realm.
I don't know
the
if
world
like he
between
only
worlds.
wants to do two
He's gotta go through
movies
the
in
world
this, or if
between
he
worlds.
views this as like a bigger universe that he can like almost do like Star Wars type
I think
stories out
I
of.
think that
But,
this
like,
is going to be more than just two.
But
movies.
it's baffling to me that the first two movies, like it's you need two movies to get to like a very simple, like first end of a very simple first story. Like you're not like this is just a like if this is like a big universe like Star Wars saga, we got to take down the Empire at some point type vibe. Then like defending the one village on the Rebel Moon is very like early in the process from that, you know what I mean? Like so like we're two movies in and we're gonna be like very like minuscule like amount.
Well, I think that to say like looking at it now and realizing that it was originally supposed to be a Star Wars movie is like I feel like that's kind of why the pacing was off. Because I feel like the point of that was like all of those planets that we went to, in my opinion, are probably planets that if this was a Star Wars movie, we would have been, oh, they're here. Like we would have known all of those places already.
Maybe, yeah.
So they didn't need to introduce all of them.
Maybe.
And I feel like it was one of those things where like we were going to go and get a bunch of
Could
cameos.
have gone to Coruscant, gonna go to Hoth.
But even then, I don't know how you like. I don't know what those
And
characters
I
would
think-
have. Were I imagine like those characters are like pretty similar-ish characterizations.
But, like,
of
if
the
you're-
characters they were doing to be like within Star Wars. So
I
I'm
don't
trying
know.
to like think of
But-
like what they could.
Like
be,
the sword lady would have ended up being like
a Chirrut type.
She would have been one of the Jedi, one of the Jedi characters, like one of the alien races that's a Jedi. Like they would have just had more of those kinds of things.
But like, if you're gonna, like, obviously it's not a Star Wars movie.
No.
Like and like, if you're gonna rewrite a movie,
If I'm doing the pitch for this, and I'm not pitching it Star Wars, I'm going in like we're gonna do Space Magnificent Seven, Samurai Warriors meets Dune. Like it feels more like a Dune-y kind of thing, you know.
I don't mind that it had like it pulled from other movies and stuff. My biggest problem is that like Julian's probably right in saying that like the planets that we went to, we would have known
Like,
if
at
they
least
were
some
in
of them.
Star Wars.
Like one of them might have been like that one planet might have been Coruscant or
But
like
but this isn't Star Wars, so like you have to write your story around introducing us to new worlds in your universe.
like we got a decent idea what the original planet was. Then we got to what was the second one? Like
it was the one with the bird.
Yeah, once we got to there, it was like Bird Planet with like, which I guess that was just Desert Planet, and they just went to like one like farm type thing on it, so whatever. But and even that planet looked cool, and there was its landscape and stuff. But it's just like we didn't know like the is that guy from that planet? Was that this culture? Like, is there a lot of these things on this planet?
Yeah.
Like, are they valuable? Like that type of thing. Then he got to Cyberpunk Planet,
I think,
which was.
And I have another thought. Thing
Cyberpunk.
just popped into my head,
we walked
too.
down the street, found Nemesis.
Yeah.
Right.
She fought the bug lady, and then we were gone.
Yeah, the way we cut off the planets was.
I think that, and
because
then-
again, that's how you do the like gathering the band movies. Gathering the band movies are always the same way. Like they're always like you go there, you get it, and then all of a sudden they're on to the next one. But here's the thing that I want to predict right now: the robot. Okay.
The
robots-
best character in the movie.
The best character in the movie. But here's my thing: the robot. There are lots of those robots left, and none of them fight. But now they will, because they will all come back to life because they're all connected through like a robot intranet, and that robot is going to basically get all the other robots to kind of.
It's gonna be like a
come
Gandalf
back.
situation.
That is going to be a thing where that robot has the ability to tell all the other robots, "Hey, it's time to start fighting again because we have to avenge the mistakes that we made by letting the king die."
I think that
like that's going to be a thing.
This movie excels. I'm sorry, I'm so far away from the microphone. This movie excels in its visual aspects. Like I think that the ships and the like the costuming and I'm telling you, my favorite part about this entire movie is the fucking lava guns. Like I think that's like so cool.
That's not enough though, unfortunately.
But that's what I was about to say.
And there's been
like,
a few of those
movie,
movies this year. Like The Creator was a movie that came out this year earlier, and that's got bad reviews as well.
I want to see that movie so bad, but
either way, that movie didn't get like the best reviews in the world, but it looked really good. So like, and that's similar to this.
Well,
like,
and I think,
it's not enough.
So I think that this movie excels in its visual style, and like their cast of characters looks really good together, and all that sort of stuff. But it absolutely like fails in the fact that it sets up an amazing story in the first like 30 minutes, and then they needed to compile this into as essentially as quick as possible, and so they just threw all of the characters at us immediately and just got us to the end fight. Like,
and that's not a real third act. Like, it didn't feel like
no, it wasn't. It was
resolved.
Just a fight scene.
Because like because they just end the movie thinking that they didn't
won.
have to do the fight that we were all expecting to be at the end of the movie.
Well,
probably at the
it
beginning.
reminded me the end fight of this movie reminded me of the platform fight in Rogue One.
Yeah, it just seems really baffling to do a 2-part village defense like movie, which is a very classic plot that's almost always been done over the course of a single 2.5 hour.
I have a feeling that that's only just going to be like the 2 parts are going to be the first movie, and then they're going to do like
the birth of the rebellion against the.
And then I think that they're going to do like a 3, 4, 5, 6 kind of thing, and whatever. But
I don't know if they're going to get that far.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to get that far. But so wait. So let me just say. So I just want to say that like, I think this movie fails at pacing. It like, I don't think we needed all of those characters at the end. Like, all of these characters that none of us care about. And then they killed one of them who they had from the very beginning of the movie been like, Damian Bloodaxe is like a badass, or Darian Bloodaxe is like a badass guy, and we really need to get to him. And then he literally did fuck all and then died immediately.
Yeah, like we got him,
like,
and then
we
he
don't
died.
care
out
about
there,
him.
so the sister's
but
going to come back.
If you're going to kill a character like that, like you have to care. Like I would have been way more affected had they killed the farmer
And they
guy.
introduced the one guy who survived, who was like not as bad as the other soldiers, who like had a few lines, and then we didn't see him again. And like, so you thought maybe he would have gone with them as well for some reason, just because like he stood up, he wasn't quite like the other soldiers.
The soldier that they fought in the barn.
Into the one girl, exactly. It's baffling. I don't understand why the robot didn't go. I really don't. Like how could nobody? How did Netflix not watch that and we're like, why isn't that guy like?
Because the robot is a build up for the second movie. We're gonna get more of the robot in the second movie.
Yeah, but he's
and I think the part of the problem is if you throw the robot in there, then you've got already another whole character.
You need to sell people on the first movie.
I understand that because one of the best scenes was the robot with the girl. Like that was a really good scene with the robot with the girl.
I was invested with Cora and Gunner and the robot and the girl and the soldier that defected. That was your cast right there.
It would have been a lot more fun if the robot went with them.
Yes.
It would have been a lot more fun if they had spent the time getting those characters, and then like we've got our cast of characters here on this farm. Right? We've got all of our rebels right here, right now. We've got all of them. Yeah. Now they're like, okay, I think that the rewrite should have been that they're like, okay, we've got our rebels right here. We need to very quickly. We need to go talk to this Titus guy, and the only guy that can get us there is, ironically, Charlie Hunnam's character. I don't like how they got to him, but okay, fine with that. And then we could have spent the movie building his character, having a relationship with them, because we already have our rebels at the beginning of the movie.
I don't even need I don't need him to betray them. I think that's almost an unnecessary plot line.
I feel like that's a part 2 thing. Like they built the first movie and then he betrays them in the second movie.
Visuals and like the actual special effects are obviously like very good.
Yes,
like there's almost very little complaint about that. Like even like some of like most of like a decent amount of the designs in like iconography and like ship designs, weapon designs, like that was perfectly good as well.
Choreography,
setting was
great.
Good. Choreography was good. Even most of like the shots and like the filmography was very good. Music, not the greatest music, but pretty solid for a lot of it. I like the original in terms of actual story. I liked the town. Like the town worked and felt kind of unique with the weird Nordic vibe that was going on. The villains, I think, were solid. The
I will say that the villains were cool. I think
Deadpool guy's good, and even like I think the ship is like a
Dario's
decent.
Cool.
Is like a decent MacGuffin like villain ship.
Yeah.
It's cool to have. And then everything up like literally to me, it's everything up until they leave like the moon. Like is like that first part of the movie I really like. like up until they have to leave and then they go like jumping around. It literally feels like a different writer picked up like the pen after that
I
point.
said it. I said it felt like we were something in a different movie. I feel like the second act is like a completely other movie.
Yeah, like the story Bible like changed like mid movie, like after they left planet.
Yeah, I get that because it felt like very, very, very consistent, and that we were actually spending time building the emotions with those characters.
It was slow. Like I thought the beginning was actually like very slow paced for a while, and I was like maybe,
but it wasn't bad slow.
But not bad slow
like
paced.
really...
Like maybe slightly, like almost in a Justice League Snyder cut.
But I was
like,
okay
type
with
way,
that
where it's
because
every scene is slightly too long, but it's better than having nothing.
I think I was
too short scene.
I think I was okay with it being that slowly paced because I knew it was a 2-part movie.
Right,
so I was like, it's okay that these characters are spending a little too much time interacting with each other. And there was like, okay, the fight scene in the barn was like, okay, a little much with the slow-mo or whatever. But I think it's like all of that stuff was really good story building. They told you the story about the princess and all that sort of stuff, and there was all these flashbacks, and it was like really, really cool. And she told him the story of how she became who she was and that she was in love with somebody and all that stuff. And then like none of it amounted to fucking anything. And it all amounted to something on that planet. And then as soon as they left, they got Charlie Hunnam's character, and the whole movie just became like, let's just get this ragtag bunch of people together.
Yeah.
And then
that
they
was the rest of the movie too. There's no third act. I don't think there's a third act in this movie.
No, I don't think so.
No, really, the second act just is the end of the movie.
There's a 10-minute fight at the end.
There's
like,
a 5-minute exposition at the end that is like that was their third act. Like once they kill Peaky Blinders, or maybe he's not dead, and then Peaky Blinders goes into the world between worlds, and he talks to the evil emperor, who obviously is the person that killed the king and everything.
Yeah.
But we took too long. Like I don't know. Like I like a lot of the world building. I like the different types of creatures and ships and the floating platforms, and I like the weird interaction of this guy's kind of, I don't know if he's a robot or what he is, a cyborgy thing. I like all of that. And what I will say, I looked it up, it was $90 million.
90 million, really?
So we've talked about on a regular basis our frustration by projects that cost too much fucking money. Yeah. So for a $90 million thing, I have issues with the story. I think they're pushing it all together too quickly. But I do like that this is a potentially cool new thing. Hopefully they fix their storytelling problems.
Well, that's actually been a thing this year. Even if the movie's not great, like at least we need more stuff like that can prove like, listen, you can make good effects. You can make like even like a sci-fi movie and like have it look good and not like Quantumania, which is like a $300 million movie or whatever the hell it is. But have it be cheap if you just plan ahead. Like if you plan like your visual effects beforehand, this is a very meticulously planned the way like a lot of the visual effects are incorporated into it. Like he obviously did that ahead of the time. Whereas like
if they come out like the end of March,
it's not a second thought.
If they come out at the end of March with like an extended cut, when there's the same movie but just some extra scenes, which helps fill in some of the blanks that why we're complaining about the middle act.
That's the same thing with like the creator.
The second 2/3 of the movie is rushed. Then maybe we'll see a few more interactions of some scenes. Fine, I'm okay with that.
That's the same thing with the creator or the new Godzilla movie, which are also like movies with very solid, very good visual effects that do not cost like a crazy amount of money. Like so, we have to kind of get back to that because the industry is not going to survive otherwise. So,
all right.
With $200 million movies.
I'm skeptical, but I'll watch part 2. Yeah. Like I'm interested in what part 2 is.
I think now that they've got past this, whatever that weird like block was, like they don't have to do any more of what that weird part of the movie that was paced was. Like there's no more.
We have the team
we have
now.
To see.
Now we have to get to know the team at the beginning of the second movie, and that's unfortunately like. And that's
the worst part of this movie. Actually, is that the characters have no interactions with each other or relationships at all.
Being
besides
a fan
the
of these
farmer
kinds,
and the girl.
Being have seen so many of these movies, like Magnificent Seven, both versions of it, even the one going back to the 60s, we don't really get to know the characters until they all go to the village. Mm-hmm. So in a sense, like it's doing it the same way those movies were done.
But they're just doing the whole.
But now we're going to get to know the characters in the second movie I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying that's the way I view it.
Yeah.
Like that we're going to get to know Tarzan and Jane, and we're going to see the one soldier guy that's there
Hopefully.
and him falling in love with the blonde and all that stuff we're going to see now as they're preparing for the oncoming onslaught, and what else is happening, and why is the guy who died sister and all those rebels that are going to show up. That's all going to happen at the beginning of the second movie, and we'll have a little bit of time as that movie develops, but it's just the way they did it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I enjoyed the first 45 minutes of this movie, and then it just fell off the rails, and I really just didn't care about any of them.
Yeah.
I and that sucks because the characters they built at the beginning were really good, and then they just left them all behind to do their own thing, and it totally just the whole plot of the movie just totally just changed. I mean,
And they let Nemesis and the Tarzan both have a cool moment where they got to do something, but then after that we never got to see their interactions with characters or
well, and
or
even
them
at the
talk
fight scene,
even
take the fight scene at the end. None of them did any of the things they were good at in the fight scene at the end.
Yeah, what's her name? Stabbed a couple people. They shot some people.
But Tarzan guy did nothing.
Yeah, what's Tarzan guy's
I'm gonna look
ability?
at it.
What does he do?
His reason for being.
I think his name is Tarok.
He's Tarok. That's right.
Tarzan.
I don't know.
So Tarzan.
Tarzan.
I don't think we should keep calling him Tarzan.
Yeah. Why? It's not racist. He's white. Tarzan's white.
Right. I liked his communication with the animal and all that stuff, but I want the animal back.
That's like
I want the animal back. Yeah, he just has the fair shirt on.
He's long hair, doesn't wearing a shirt.
But think about that scene. Think about that scene for a second. They're like, so Charlie Hunnam is like, or the farmer guy, Gunner's like, we gotta go find the blood axes.
Who are the blood axes?
They were the rebels that we were trying to get to.
Cyborg's group is blood axes.
So they were like, we gotta get to. He goes, we gotta get to the blood axes. But we gotta go.
I thought those were the bounty hunters.
He goes, we gotta get to the blood axes, but we gotta talk to this guy in a bar first who knows who they are.
We gotta go to Tatooine.
So he goes to the bar, and the guy that they need conveniently is the guy that gets caught. So they go into the bar looking
Which I'm fine with.
Which is fine. They go into the bar, they look for more information. And then Charlie Hunnam's like, hey, I know exactly how we can find them, but we need to recruit somebody else first. And so they're like, okay, fine, we'll go. And then they go there, and he goes, hey, man, you want to come fight with us? And the guy is literally like, he can fight with you. He's just got to ride this bird.
And then he just rides the bird. Like, why didn't that guy just ride the bird, before this scene happened?
Yeah.
I have to work off my debt.
He's like, I have to work off my debt. But then they were like, but you don't have to work off your debt. Just fly the bird. I'd have been like, fuck you, dude.
Why didn't anybody mention it? I could have rode the bird 3 months ago. I've been here hitting the anvil.
Also, before I forget, narration at the beginning, not good.
I like the narration.
No,
it was so much information.
That wasn't even like a.
You know what? Yeah, it was.
No.
Yeah, it was.
That was a lot in there.
There was a lot. It's way too much.
It's like 3
And it
paragraphs.
was as long. Yeah, but that's not usually what.
Yeah,
I don't really think so.
It's 3 paragraphs in a crawl.
I don't
I'll give them that.
No, but I think
there's way too many
different
pronouns.
There's
way too many proper names. In
they say they announce
we got
concepts and ideas or groups. They mention so many of them in there, and it's and I understand that it's kind of like a crawl, like a version, but I think there's almost like a crawl almost is kind of like a cheat code where you're not. We're you're just looking at that 3 paragraphs and you internalize it and then the movie starts. It's not like we were looking at all the visuals and you have a bunch of shit going in your ear at the same time and it's super long.
It reminded me of a teacher coming in all right, here's let me tell you about World War II, and he goes
I didn't clock any
and he reads off 3 paragraphs about World War II and sorry, tomorrow there's a test on World War II. It was so much information about the king and the queen and the thing.
There are a lot of bad things about this movie, but I'll defend it. At least for me, I didn't mind the narration.
Okay.
I don't know. I kind of forgot that
what do we feel about the flashbacks?
Well, the flashbacks. Now, wait a second. The flashbacks I thought were cool because I was okay with it for a while. When she was sitting by the fire with him and explaining where she came from and why she is the way she is. But then they gave us that flashback about the princess And I was like, oh
So
my
did
God,
she murder the
something's
princess?
going to happen. But we don't know.
That's my
problem.
opinion. Did she murder the princess?
I think
But
so.
that's like, I wanted to see more of
Is that why she's
stuff.
not admitting when they're riding the horses with masks?
Unless that's a lie.
Why she's not?
I mean,
why she won't admit that she's?
I guess the princess,
whatever her name
actually,
is.
Yeah, that's the
Actually,
other thing.
actually,
why
the-
would you lie to your group of
the
friends
princess-
that you literally just recruited to fight a war with you?
Who said that? Like, is the girl the princess?
I said that.
She might be.
I don't think so.
She-
I think she's dead.
Why did the robot shoot then?
I think just because because when they were sitting by the
his
water, he was like, "You remind me of," because she was a blonde, it was a girl with
Maybe
blonde
it
hair.
just
maybe
reminds
like
her.
she
And she was kind to
broke
him.
out at the end there and was like and saved like the daughter because the daughter was younger, so maybe could have been
That's-
like aged
well,
up
that's
to
kind
that,
of-
but depending how long she's
That's
been there.
that is kind of
so
what
maybe like that's
and
not
I
an
feel like
impossible idea. Actually,
I'm on the idea of Christian because I said that.
Maybe he realized it's the girl.
We
like,
both
somehow.
said that. I think like when he says, "Oh, you remind me of her," and then you physically see her, but that's the thing that really got me is like her. She looks very much like her. When you see the little blonde girl in the flashback, her hair is
there any
done
weird
the
thing with
same
the
way.
flowers
The
that bring, like,
braids
bring
are
the
the
flowers
same.
to life, right?
Like I think they're alluding to that the girl at the camp with them is the princess. I'm 100%.
I would find it. I think that it's a better character
I
story.
think it would have been weird though if she left her. Like if she was gonna leave like without her.
I feel like it would be a better character arc for Korra if she kills the princess in like the quest for the Empire, and then when she does finally like break free, she's then all like, I shouldn't have done that, and she needs to like redeem herself for the galaxy that she took the princess's life from them.
Maybe. I don't know.
mean, I feel like they would have introduced if she did kill her already. That feels like a weird thing to have
that
to.
feels like a
that
weird
feels like
thing to
really
wait
weird that
for.
in the second movie we get to learn that about our main character, and then we have to like conceptualize that, and then like forgive her probably.
Like
in the
that
same
to
thing.
me is if she did that to me feels like something that would have been revealed when Charlie Hunnam's character was doing that little monologue before the Dario guy came.
I think they might think she killed her. If that
But
makes
that
sense,
to me is
but-
something that I feel like they would have revealed that at the end of the movie,
Yeah.
which would have then when they all that would have made more sense is like when they were all like riding their little horses up to the thing, instead of him being like, "Are you really Arteleus or whatever?" And he like I would have been more concerned if he had been like, "Is he right? Like, did you kill the princess?" That to me would have been a better moment for them. But they didn't do that. I am leaning towards the idea that the blonde girl in the village is the princess, but older.
Maybe
I
she's
think so.
hiding her, and that's why she wasn't very clear about it. And like, but like, my only thing that makes me iffy on that is that she almost left the town without her at all. And it would have been, and like my idea is kind of that she faked it all to get away at the end to get away.
my
And so
theory-
it feels
let me-
weird that like if she's kind of there to like she would still be the bodyguard though in that
My prediction
version.
is that when everything happened, they were going to kill her, so she kidnaps the girl and takes her. But people just assume that the princess is dead. But the princess, when she crashed on this planet, that's why she's still in the village hanging out with them, because she's there to protect her. And also, why does she go into the barn? Like, she goes into the barn because she sees that the girl's there and it's her job to protect her. And she's leaving the goat thing because otherwise she should just run. She's staying there because she's got to protect the girl in the village. I don't know why the girl doesn't.
Oh, wait, actually, they talk in a scene, right?
I think her name is
like
Sam.
Play it at the beginning.
So I think
Play it at the beginning of the movie.
I think there's a
one
chance.
scene they interact.
I think there's a chance.
The main character and that girl.
Yes, and they interact like they're best friends.
They interact like they're actually going. Yeah,
Yes.
play it real quick.
And I'm
actually
telling
curious.
you, if I can get a couple screenshots,
I just
I'm
wanna see
telling
it.
you, both actresses have two whatever marks on their left cheek. I'm telling you.
She might have like lost her memory or something.
All right, so that's what we thought about Rebel Moon. I think I'm looking forward to part 2, actually. Please like, comment,
I'm at least
share.
curious.
I'm curious.
I'm curious is probably the best word.
Thanks for watching the 716 Attack Legion.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.